Open water with sharks in it, he gon' swim. Ain't stopping on the groove line. For that money respect, I'm more than willing to shoot.
You have been, you will be under the groove.
Hoover rovers, young hoes, we fly shit. Stash box, property place in the cockpit. Steady mobbing, no politics in the gossip. It's a groove, man, brown hair, nigga, watch this.
Can't stop it. I love Hoover, bottles in the profit. Moving to the set, tangerine Corvette, pretty young thing, she a fly roulette. Born in the head, no Russian roulette. Two for the set, flying on deck. 3 hoes waiting online for the deck. 4 straps in the stash, I'm down with the shit. 5 with the deuce, 6 with the dubs. Anybody kill a hella dollars in the cross. 6 city styling, looking like a dog. Till the 16, my niggas putting on. $1 million dreaming, 8 figures, give me on the table in case a nigga need a reason.
You will be under the groove.
Another thing, what influenced me was the way that Andre and Dura Ransom dressed. You know, I saw the Aunt Mama through them. The Aunt Mama blue rags, the long earrings with the cross, with the ace deuces on and the Pendletons and all these old creases. I used to see them up in what was the name of that place? Rosecrans skating ring.
Rosecrans.
And I'm like, oh, these niggas, man, they dress code made me kind of like, oh, these niggas down. Man, these niggas down. Man, the way they was dressed. You know, and you know, and it was just styles, man. You know, and sometimes, man, you know, it's just like with this internet, with this rap thing game now. You know, people see people on here with the changes. They see people on here, you know, and the way they dress and the way they move in, you know, the bottles and all that, and that influences people to do that. It was the same way back then. It's just it was in person, you know, and you see these dudes, and these dudes was legends. I was hearing about TS, I was hearing about Sam, I was hearing about. Well, actually, I could tell you a quick story. How I first met Moo. They started. I don't know if you remember. TS probably remember when they started the bussing. They snatched me out of Bread Heart and started sending me to Van Nuys, to the Valley.
Yeah,
and Dura Ransom's sister. She used to always ride the bus with me, Anita Ransom. And we'd be on the bus and we'd be going stuff. And one day we pulled up, man, and these Mexicans and white boys, man, tilt our bus over, talking about niggas go home. I was like, what the? And at that time, the Roots had just came out.
Oh, he's already mad.
Yeah, I was already mad. I said, oh, no. And somehow Moo found out about it. I don't know how Moo got out there, but he was walking through the highways with a double-barrel shotgun. Like, yeah, mess with my people now. See, these the things people don't hear about, bro.
Right.
They don't hear about these dudes that they was more into the blackness than they was this bloodshed, man. You know, and somewhere along the line, you talked about that, and you said it. You know, when people start getting locked up and people start going away, that's where we lost our way. You know,
structure.
Has somebody would have stepped in when that incident first happened up at Bread Heart, and when Big Disco got shot, and somebody would have stepped in and say, wait, man, hold up, man. You know, no, we need to reevaluate, because these dudes is Hoovers too. And we need to reevaluate this. But nobody stepped up, because the ones that would have stepped up was in jail. And at that time, man, 107s was really running that car, man. Don't let nobody tell you no different. 107 was moving that line, because I thought this was going to be about partying and the girls and all this. No, this is get with this. And, you know, the one that was trying to come out and resolve the issue, which was Ani, unfortunately, he got killed, man.
Yeah.
He got killed, you know. And I remember when Moo pulled up on me, man, in front of my mama house, man. A lot of people know the story. Moo jaw got broke. I don't know why his jaw was broke, but his mouth was wired. And he was in the car with a couple of individuals. I can't really say who the individuals was, but Killer from 107, he said, Mizz, where old boy at? And I said, I don't know, man. I don't know. And somebody wanted to shoot me, and Mumu said, nah, man, don't shoot him. Mumu said, I want the dude killed my brother.
That guy from over there.
Yeah, I want that guy to kill my brother. You follow what I'm saying? So you
Absolutely.
know,
And that's, you know what, that's the part I was asking C-Rab about,
mhm.
you know, because most don't know that it wasn't.
Nah, you know,
Nah,
you know
no,
what,
didn't do
man? To keep it 100, you know, really when Ani put a lot of us was at Camp Afro Ball in Menahall with this
Man,
guy,
yeah.
man. Yeah, then check it out, man. A
I-
lot of us knew, man. I went to man. Look, man, me and Ani was the same age. We went to school together, homie.
Wow.
You know, so you know, we I wasn't there that night.
Can I ask you something? Is that a regrettable moment?
For me, it is.
Yeah.
I can't speak for everybody,
Right.
you know, but when I think about it, you know, see, I took when we was carrying that tape up here, I told you, I said, man, you know, I don't think as a 13-year-old child no more.
That's right.
I think as the
Grown
61-year-old man that I am. And if I allow myself to think as that 13-year-old child, how have I grown? How have I evolved? Why would I continue a beef or something that when I was a kid, man, I didn't even know no better? The United States Supreme Court said you don't know no better until you get like 21 years
25,
old.
see?
Well, whatever it
Yeah.
is, yeah. So I let them make the call on that.
Yeah.
So I'm 13, 14 years old. How am I supposed to know something better on this? But I know who I looked up to, and the people that I looked up to then, I don't care if they on drugs or whatever, I still give them the
Come on,
homage
man.
because
That's
you
right.
can't take away these dudes. See,
right.
that's the thing with these people try to do on the internet and all this stuff today. That's one reason why I don't like it, because they try to take away this dude's with the contribution he gave, and because he down on his luck now, he might be older,
Man, he
his
ain't
back
shit.
might be now he ain't shit. Now you ain't shit. You ain't shit because you ain't contributed nothing to this, man.
I've
You
had-
coming in on something that we built.
I've had a couple come on show and try to downplay individuals, man. Like, nah, man, don't do that.
I ain't finna
Knock that shit
downplay
off.
nobody. I ain't
Keep it
finna
100.
downplay
Yeah.
nobody
Keep it
because I know these same cats and individuals that you trying to downplay. I saw them when they was active, and you couldn't have last 5 seconds in the ring with them dudes, man. Them dudes was hard.
And that's from everywhere, though. And this is another thing.
Yes, sir. From everywhere.
I tell a lot of homies this. Yeah, man, y'all, okay, who it is, who that. Motherfuckers down dudes from everywhere.
Man.
Solid cats, legends from somewhere everywhere, man. And you gotta respect that. You know, that's my take on it. You started early. Your influence was this image that you saw. You know,
Yeah, the blue rag, the you know, it was a collaboration of seeing Stacy, him. I actually seen him perform. You know, seeing Stacy perform, you know, Peg Leg, you know, seeing them dudes. You know, I used to go up to Manchester Park. You know, I used to when they used to pass out the lunches and lunches, you know, and excuse me, Big Skull knew how to flip off the diving board.
Yeah.
Excuse me, them dudes knew how to throw flips and stuff off diving. So I'm like, let me get up here and try to throw a double somersault and land on my face,
Belly
you know.
flop.
Yeah,
Belly
body
flop.
flop. Yeah, there you go, belly flop and all that. So everything they was doing. See a lot of guys, like a lot of guys that end up being A-Tray Hoover, they was really a Manchester Park boys. And they just ended up going there. Look, I could tell you, look, man, I was born in 1963. I saw it from the beginning, man. I saw all the transition. Manchester Park was the park I used to go to get my free lunches.
Yeah.
You know, go up there, swim, get my free lunches, come home. My mama like, boy, you have a good time. Yeah, my friends up there. You know, I told a story in one of one of my interviews about how I used to go Bucky and all them dudes know how to flip. Yeah, Bucky. You know, my homeboy Crypto, rest in peace, Lil Donut. They would go up there. They would be flipping with them dudes. Man, that's what we did, man. Those are things that we did. And I can also say when things went kind of sour with us in the 107s, you know, don't think it just was, you know, we were still cool with the foes.
Yeah.
We were still cool with the 8 trays. We were still cool. We was extremely well with the 9 foes, extremely well with them. And we were still cool with the 9 deuces. Kenny Hard Times, Dirty Red, Little Hard Times. He got another name now from A-Tray Hoover. You know, we all was like road dogs.
Yeah.
You know, we all was like road dogs, man, and we kicked it, you know. And I, you know, let somebody come on here and refute that there was a 9-0-2-4.
Yeah.
There was the 9-0, the 9 deuces, and the 9 foes. You know, it wasn't like it was everybody, but it was me, Dirty Red, Eminem, Manuel, and stuff. We all ran together. Man, we was doing dirt together, man. We was doing dirt together. And we used to like, it was like our thing. It was, it was amongst us.
9024.
9024. 909 deuce
Deuce
94.
The 9 was first.
Yeah.
90, but yeah, I got you.
Yeah, and you gotta
Yeah,
look.
I'd never heard that.
Yeah, and you gotta look back in those days. We didn't look at this was first, that was first,
Right.
and this. We looked at we was friends. We was friends. I remember, man, anybody know Eminem? Eminem was kind of short guy. But Eminem had a way he squabbled where he knew how to size, he knew how to take your legs from you. And when he was taking your legs, he threw an uppercut. Man, I saw him knock cats out doing that, man. Man, I looked up to Eminem so tough, man. I told you on the phone. Eminem saved my life, man.
Yeah, you told me
I
that.
told you that Eminem know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
If he looking, he listen, he gonna be listening. Eminem know that day him and Crazy and Wine on all them pulled up. Somebody was finna take my life. And Eminem said, nah, man, that's the homie. You ain't finna do that to him. And I looked up and me and Eminem was really at the same prison, but we never hit the yard. I think he was on B yard. I was on C yard at Chuckawalla. He was there for 7 years, 9 years. I was there for like 7 years or something like that. But we never got to see each other. But my homeboy Babu would come over there and say, Eminem, say what's up, man. Scooby say, Big Scoob, they say what's up. I'm like, all right, tell him I say what's up, man. Tell him I say what's up.
See, this is history. This is history that don't get told. This is a history that people want to cover over, forget. But
you know what though, Bub? On the real, and not to cut you off, on the real though, a lot of these dudes, they getting along anyway. They just under the table, they flocking together.
Come on, man.
They doing all these old different things, smashing and grabbing it.
Yeah,
they doing all this old stuff together, man. But they playing like they ain't friends.
Yeah.
Y'all know y'all getting
all
along.
The bag.
Yeah. Everybody chasing the bag. And when this format and the bag get big, they gonna chase this format too. Remember this, what I'm saying, man. They gonna chase this format too.
Right now, you ain't gotta hide that shit.
Nah, you ain't gotta hide.
You know what I mean?
Nah, you ain't gotta hide this. Nah, you ain't gotta hide this. And we are related in some kind of way. We are related, man.
Come on, man. And that's the cold part.
But Bone, say something, man. You said no, I'm quiet.
Bone gonna tell us about the transition from West Coast to neighborhood, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you share that story?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let me get that.
You know it all. He started it. He started it before he went to jail with Red. Like he was saying, when he hooked up with Red, we had a meeting first on 92nd in the back. Red brought some of them from that side over there, and my uncle had us all over there, and we had a meeting, and then that's what we had came up with. But it didn't happen that easy. We used to go over there and fight them dudes because they didn't want to stop saying gangster. A lot of them dudes, they wasn't like feeling that. They was like, nigga, this no gangster. So we fought for a long time. Before it became neighborhood, we fought for a while.
But eventually, y'all got them to
with neighborhood, because we kept going to the park. We weren't gonna stop going. We were just fighting them every time. Every time we went over this. Yep.
Sportsman.
Yeah.
But you know, they lived in between them streets too over there. So we was just going to their houses, everything. My Red was taking us over there. Right after my uncle went to jail, Red took over.
So then what was the straw to break the camel's back, so to speak? What made them finally, say, all right, man,
Because like my uncle was saying, that the enemies wasn't caring what they saying. It's like,
didn't matter.
Yeah, it's like no matter what y'all said, it's still on you anyway. So I think that kind of brought it together. And one, the way that it did was that the pressure was on them from both ends. So like, what else what they was gonna do?
Right.
Because they was fighting us and them. And we had gave up West Coast. Both of us gave up something. They was gonna give up the gangster, and we was giving up West Coast, and we was going neighborhood.
Y'all actually gave up too.
Yeah. Hey, you know what I want to say, Bub? It just kind of like clicked in my head. I can remember when Ani first got killed, and it was so many different Crips that had love for Hoover. They was calling on those Crip killers. Now, I can tell you that straight up. I remember Lucky Fella.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I remember Lucky Fella took me over to Harlem hood. Now, for a long time, Harlem wouldn't fight Crips. Harlem was just straight, going against Bloods.
Right.
I don't know what happened, how Harlem ended up getting into it, but Lucky Fella took me over there. And all the I remember Big Rob, all them dudes, man, they out there and stuff, and looking feels like, yeah, this the homie from 9-0. They like, 9-0, the niggas that killed Ani. Man, get that nigga up out of here, man. They circling the car, and had it been for Lucky Fella not being a stand-up, you know who Lucky Fella is, right? Yeah, for him not being a stand-up dude, Lucky Fella say, nah, he come over there with me, man. You know, and I felt like so, man, like, damn, bro, you know.
Yeah.
You know, like
being labeled that.
Yeah, being labeled that, man, because that's all I knew. You know, was a blue rag. I could tell you stories about Santa Claus from 20s, how he was like, man, you might as well go on and be blood, man. You fighting every crip on the yard, bro. You know, because see, dudes try to say that about Hoover now, but in that time, they was kissing Hoover ass. Knock it off. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It was kissing Hoover ass. I had niggas coming up behind me, dope fiending me when I went to YA, dope fiending me, and all that, man. Talking about, man, you need and it was only until they started getting into the beef with the Hoovers when they start resonating with what we were going through, you know. And we never, not one time, thought about, you know, even though it would have been easier if we would have went over into the blood lane. That would have been a lot easier for us. We didn't want to tell that lane, but no, this is what we started off at. Even though some things may have changed in there, like you say, Hoover, West Coast, and then went to neighborhood, some things may have changed. We wasn't gonna give up that crib. Yeah, that's what we wasn't gonna give up, because I respected him to TS too much, and the people I saw that, you know, I knew TS more of representing Crip than I knew of representing anything. Yeah. He just happened to be from Hoover. But I knew him standing up for Crip, you know, and I'm like, no, I'm not. No. I'm standing up for that. And I want to reiterate what I say, man. They take these guys, man, that mold me. Like you say, people gonna always try to rake and throw mud on your stuff, but the real cats know, man, they know who I am, man. Man, I done stood firm. I done stood strong. You know, I had my own homies try to rake me up under the mud. I done had to have skirmishes with some of my own folks since I've been home, you know, but I always stand strong. I don't never lay down. I don't never give up. And that's because I learned from cats like that. I didn't see them dudes lay down. I didn't see them dudes giving up. Them dudes, just like they would stand for Crip, they would stand for me being as a black man. You know, I didn't have to worry about some white dudes running at me. It could just be me and this cat right here, TS on the yard. And it could be 100 white people. I know TS was not going to leave me there to die. He was not going to leave me there to die. See, these are the type of people that I gravitate to. These are the type of people. And I'm not going to lie, along the way of my journey, I backed up from it. I backed up from it because I saw the garbage. I saw it wasn't real no more. You know, you did what you do 25 years, right, bub? You do 25. So y'all know how you saw how some black dudes say, oh, well, he ain't from my area. He ain't from my area code. Scared of these other ethnic groups, man. I said, I ain't know.
They wouldn't have
no. It damn sure. You know, you could ask anybody walk the yard with me if I ever punked the game. Negative. You say what you want to say.
Don't fuck around.
They knew. Man, I done been in the cellies with some of the best. I said I was in the celly with little Scooby. Scooby. Me and Scooby got along perfect.
There you go.
Yeah. Me and Vincent Flynn. Yeah, I know his whole family. I know all of them, man. You know, I think 2 of them rest in peace. What, T-Bone and what was the other one? G-Mike. Yeah. That's unfortunately. I knew them when they stayed on 94th between Butlong and Vermont.
You know,
they all raised pitch. We all used to raise pitches and stuff together, man.
Wow.
I can go so deep, and I know the podcast is only so long.
I think Scooby's brother is from 90. Lil Donut.
Somebody say they half brothers. Half brothers. Yeah.
But again, this is family. We
family
about relation, fucking family, man.
Family,
man. Label it, right? Half family. That's his goddamn brother.
Family, man. But like I say, man, to TS, to Sam, to you, I want to reiterate that, man. To Eminem, you know, these dudes that I got the utmost respect for. To Big Disco.
And then stuff like, oh man, you talk. I talked to him, man. I said, man, he said, what's he said, man, when you talk to him, I said, what's up?
Yeah. Right and even I even want to send shout out to Du Boy, and I want to give my condolences because I didn't know his sister passed away until he came on here. Man, look, man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Du Boy granddaddy Used to, DuBois was on 88th. I was on
Mhm.
87. He didn't get off into it. I get into it I get off into it into a little
Yeah,
bit.
he look quiet though.
Yeah, DuBois always been quiet.
Yeah.
DuBois with the business though.
Yeah.
DuBois, me and DuBois identical, man. We are identical,
He
man.
had 87. DuBois had 88.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And DuBois wasn't gonna give up an inch, and I wasn't gonna give up
Yeah.
an inch. But a lot of people don't know. You know how me and DuBois gangbang against each other?
How's that?
Money.
DuBois get a Benz, I get a
Right.
Benz. DuBois get a BMW, I get a
That's what they
BMW.
was doing.
And I know for a fact that DuBois would tell them dudes, don't you mess with that dude mama
Yeah.
house, because
Yeah.
that's what I told my homeboys.
Yeah.
Don't you do nothing to that boy mama
Mhm.
house. I knew DuBois, mama, his daddy, and his granddaddy, both his sisters and his brother. I'm talking, been knowing them since we was children. Nah, y'all bet not go over there and do nothing to him. Then now you beefing with me.
Right.
And a lot of people used to always throw it out there, and I'm sure he kept him away from me just as well. So we never really had nothing against each other. It was just the people that we associated with, it was bound where it was going to be some conflict. Yeah, it was going to bound. But like I say, I'm sorry, Roger, about your sister, man. I didn't know Pam passed away, and I just wanted to come on the podcast and give you my condolences. Matter of fact, the whole Cole family, my condolences.
And I know you're gonna appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. This stuff is, like I said, it's deep, man. And the fact that y'all here, man, I'm telling you, it don't say nothing about Under the Groove. It says something about us. The fact that y'all here willing to talk, man. Y'all are here, man. Y'all here, man. And
T-Bird was on my head.
man,
T-Bird kept saying,
and
man,
that guy's a good
man,
guy
you better
too.
get over there.
I knew the guy when he was and I know he told you when it was bad. His uncle Eric, I put his uncle Eric in the game.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know. I put a lot of people in the game,
Yeah.
man. I put a lot of people in the man.
Oh, he told me.
Yeah, I put a lot of people in the game,
Told
man. I went through, in that 80s how we was popping. I was one of them ones that went through it.
Right.
And I don't give a damn where you was from. I
Mhm.
put you in the game.
Man, I grew up on 97
Yeah.
in Hoover, right across the street.
He
from
sure
T-Bird.
No
T-Bird,
shit.
man, I grew up with
They
him.
grew up as kids
His
together.
mama was my mama, and my mama was like his mama.
Again, family. Look, man, this thing, I think, is the catalyst. This is the catalyst, man. This is look, man, can't nothing stop it.
No, it's not.
Can't nothing
It's
stop it.
already
The ball's
going now.
already rolling.
It's already going.
Right.
And if anybody know anything about me, once I start something, I'm gonna stand on it. I take the lumps. I
There you
take
go.
the bumps.
Right.
I do all that, man.
Yeah.
I stand up under it, man.
All part of that
Anybody
job.
say,
Yeah.
if they like, man, we saw you on there or something. And
Yeah.
Well, tell me, where did I lie?
Yeah.
Who did I disrespect?
And if
What
you
did
got
I say
something
wrong?
Go on the show, he'll let you on there.
Yeah. And then remember I told you on your thing, I think I texted to you. Anybody want to come on here and want to get a verse? Let them come on here,
Come
man.
on.
I don't care where they from.
Yeah.
That's how you gonna grow, because people gonna see your genuineness.
Yeah.
They gonna say, man, not dude, real.
Yeah.
He'll let you come on there. He'll let you
Come
come
on,
on
what
there.
you got to say?
Let's come on and get your
Right.
verse.
Come on,
And
man.
and another thing I want to tap on, I don't know how much more time you have. I want to tap on though, as far as about us, energizing our people to get in this
Yes.
political arena, bro.
Okay, yeah. And then talk to me about, I called you the other day and you were at some event. You were doing something.
Yeah, I was at this workshop I do. I coordinate this workshop called Life Changers, where actually Tony Stacy started it. Him and Big Earn started it. Hey, look, I get out the penitentiary. Tony Stacy and them pulled me in. I'm in the halfway. I'm talking about going back to jail. It was so hard. Stacy and Big Earn, rest in peace, set me down. I got a lot of respect for this dude. I almost got tears in my eyes. I got a lot of respect for this dude, man. I was struggling. My own family kind of do me wrong, man. Not my nephew, but my own family kind of do me wrong, man. I left a lot and I came out. I was sleeping in the back of a Caprice, and Tony's, man, y'all come down here to the Fair Chance Project, which now I'm a director of.
Wow.
When I told Tony Station that, he teared up because he helped get it going.
Wow.
I took over an organization that he started off with. See, look,
what
man.
do you do there? What is that?
Okay, what I do,
and you're the director.
Yeah, I'm co-director.
Okay.
I do prison outreach. I do prison outreach. I do community outreach. The prison outreach I do. Kali? Kali, man, oh crazy. Yeah, colleague from H. Hoover. Yeah, I wrote him a board letter. Michael Box.
Michael
Box. I wrote him a board letter to help him get out of prison. So what we do, our name is pretty good in prison. So what I do, I write individuals that's going to the board support letters,
Right.
say that the organization is going to support them, going to back them up.
Yeah.
You
That's
know,
what helped me actually also.
yes.
Yeah,
No,
that's
we
what
run.
helped me get out.
HAT, that's the fundraiser.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we run a ill tag group. It's an ill tag in prison now. Whether you know that, TS. Walk in the yard. It's an ill tag in there now. Well, you know,
What's the that?
Ill tag inmate leisure time activity group.
Oh, okay.
You know, kind of like NAAA,
Okay,
you know, things of that
okay,
nature, you know,
okay.
where, you know, at I think it might be Pleasant Valley or Corcoran, you know, we have like they do fundraisers.
They doing it
and,
at Corcoran?
yeah, they doing that at Corcoran. Yeah. And
Times have changed.
one of the hardest places to do that
Yeah.
stuff at, you
Yeah.
know, and so, you know, that's part of the prison outreach. You know, we help people, you know, file writs and stuff. You know, people need going to court. We do a legal clinic, help people like me and you after we've been out for 2 years. I got everything expunged.
Yeah.
Yeah, my record clean
What?
now, man.
Oh, I need that.
Whether you got a hot one, it don't matter.
I need that.
Yeah. And you know, I do a radio show, KPFK 90.7 FM.
Say that again.
KPFK 90.7
When is that
FM.
show on?
I'll be on this coming Sunday.
Okay, what time?
9 to 10 o'clock.
This next Sunday coming.
Yeah.
9 to 10.
Yeah,
I'm there.
KPFK 90.7. We do the radio show. We also do something called Walk in the Yard. Maybe y'all can help me get a pass to come over there in other areas.
Yeah.
To where, you know, and what we do with Walk in the Yard, we take people that have come out of prison and have different skills and different trades. You know, and we like, if you know how to paint, you know, how we go to prison, you learn how to paint.
Yeah.
You know how to like do landscaping and stuff. We don't get off until electrical. That's a little bit too technical, you know. And Lorenzo started that. Blood Lorenzo started that.
Mo folks.
Mo folks. He
You feel
rest
me?
in peace. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
Lorenzo passed away, right? He's from Miller Gangster. Yeah. Yeah, it's called
Oh,
Brush of
Is
Kindness.
that FM or AM?
FM.
Okay. Because I'm gonna
Yeah.
check that out for
Yeah,
sure.
it's called Brush of Kindness, to where we a disabled individual or somebody who can't afford or elderly person, we go there and we take troubled youth, you know, and we get the people to come out of prison, you know, and we mentor them, you know, to clean up the yard, to paint the house and do that, and we pay them to do it. You know, we pay the people that's coming out of prison a salary, and we pay the youth stipend and help out. You know, and it's cleaning up the community. The thing that I'm doing, which is the Life Changers, is for the men and women coming home. Yeah, check this out. Check this out, bro.
Yeah.
It's for the men and women coming home from prison. I was just at the Beacon House over there on 8th and Beacon, and what we do there is that, you know, we TS, he know about it. No, it's a 12-week workshop where we address our triggers, our causative factors. I kind of twisted it up a little bit. TS, with, you know, I'm teaching them dudes register how to vote. You know, do all these old different little things. Teaching these dudes how to register to vote. You know, and
I gotta do this, man.
Come on, man. That's
No,
something.
but this is my boy, man.
Yeah.
This a lot of folks in my folks. Look, man. When he brought up, no, I'm finna get out the way. Look, when he brought up Big Earn and Lorenzo is a blood. That was one of my dogs out here. He passed away about 3 years ago from that COVID virus. He was from Middle Gangster, and I want to send a shout out to him. Rest in peace, bro. I love you to death. This was a blood. My so-called enemy. It's one of my dogs out here. And my dog who started Middle Gangster, Big Arthur Henderson. Love you, bro.
yeah. So
a long way.
Not real talk. But listen, I piggybacked off of what he started, you know. And like I say, this Life Changer thing is for the men and women coming home from prison. And what we do is it's a 12-week workshop. The triggers, you know, we get in depth in the triggers, you know, gang associations, you know, it's 12 weeks, you know, causative factors. Yeah. Yes. And we pay them to sit in it.
Okay.
We paid them to sit in. Now I remember, I don't know if TS might not want me to throw it out here, but I'm gonna throw it out here. Look, TS was teaching. Look, TS was He was coordinating the first workshop that the organization had. That's when I first come to the workshop. TS was coordinating. TS, we going down there and they buying us all suits to make us presentable. Yeah, I didn't forget this, man. They buying us all suits. So we going to Hollywood. TS, he on whatever.
Yeah.
You know, TS driving erratically. I said, hey, man, come on, man. Let me drive. He said, I got this. You sit back. You're my little homeboy. He going all and said, and scared, bam. I tell TS say, oh, you can drive now.
Hey, JT, I want you to give out for the trap flicks one time. Let them know about that.
Yeah, that's what's up though. But man, you know, this interview turned into really, man. This really, man. I just really, man.
Because this how like all the interviews
beyond
to go, man.
Yeah,
you know
man.
I mean?
It's beyond this other stuff to me, man.
I be telling people for the most part, man, you talk too much sometimes. Yeah, okay, but y'all don't understand the conversation. All right.
Number love, bro.
All right.
That's what. Hey, that's why I know this was. You know, y'all know this was more. You know, it was geared to something.
Yeah.
But I knew it's gonna be bigger than that, man.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I wanted him to come on here,
man.
Because I see what you're trying to do. Yeah. I really do, man. And I say, you know what? He can aid in that.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, he can aid in that, man. You know,
Yeah.
And I've always remember. And everybody listening, anybody know me? No, I'm not known for tearing things down. I'm known for a builder.
All right.
I build things, man.
Okay.
You know, I don't tear, and that's why I don't deal with a lot of the generation now because they tearing it up. You know, and you know, you gotta kind of like, you know, gotta put a new foundation back up there.
Yeah.
We gotta build this back up.
You gotta build it back up, yeah.
And you know, unfortunately, that bag is the way you gotta do it. You know, when people see money coming in, money generating, things like that happen, they're gonna want to be a part of it.
Funny you say that. I'm gonna say this right quick. All of a sudden, I'm getting calls from guys who first like, man, I wouldn't subscribe to that shit. I don't listen to that. I'm getting calls from them now. Hey, man, want to come on the show, man? Sorry, brother.
Yeah. You know what, man? When I'm moved by the spirit, you know, I can say when I'm moved by the spirit, you know, it's different when you're moving on your own. When you move by the spirit, it's gonna be blessed, you know. And you know, TS probably heard this saying, you know, one thing about us, we kind of like a barrel of crabs. And every time one try to get out, you know, we pull each other back down. See, I got out that barrel.
Yeah.
I got out that barrel through my mind, you know, and it's now okay, who can I pull up out that barrel? Who can I pull up out that barrel? You know, and we could have made this show about Mizz and all this, but you see, I brought in
whole different flavor.
Yeah. I did that for a reason, man. I did that for a reason, bro. Because we already know who I am. You know, you said it yourself. We already know who I am. For the ones who don't know who I am, that's on you. That ain't on me. That's on you.
They see.
Oh yeah, they see me now.
They
see
know,
me now.
Hold on.
Yeah, they know. Yeah.
Huh? You're a builder.
Yeah. I'm a builder.
They see that.
You know, so all the dudes been throwing the stones and all that. I'm on here with some reputables, man. I'm on here with some dudes that started this stuff, man. You follow what I'm saying? And that's what it is, man. So, you know, I know we, you know, I know you're gonna have to do a lot of editing on this.
No, you know,
are you gonna have to break it up?
Yeah, I'm an episode.
Chop it down like how V-Lad and them be doing. And, and no jumper be doing that too.
No jumper do it a lot now.
He broke my shit down in 20 parts.
When you did no jumper, when
that was last year.
Yeah, that was last year.
And I watched them. I'm like, damn.
I seen you with MC8 and them on one today
They
though.
pulled me to that shit too.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, you know, me just sharing my experience, bro. Like, I ain't get to say, but like when I moved to Africa, but being a Cali dude living in Atlanta, having to live amongst other people and watching them niggas claiming y'all shit and how they would pay money to these different dudes, big money to be claiming your shit. I was like, man, I gotta make money. It gotta be like the Crips and Bloods. this shit, and I never seen them shoot nobody like certain people.
Right.
They just paying to be able to say
Crip,
or to be part of the
Blood,
community. They taking so much pride. I said, I gotta make my shit like the Crips and Bloods. Not in the dope game way, but like Bill Gates way. Bill Gates said, I'm gonna make Microsoft big as fuck, but I'm gonna let every fucking computer company get access.
Mm.
And when most computers you get, he got that on there, and he get just a little piece. But to add up all them computers is big money.
Yeah.
So y'all branding right now, you can take from the gang life shit transform into business life and life in itself. Like you say, the Most High, the Spirit, is something different that can spread to the next generation. Because if it don't come, it's gonna be chaos going in the future. So this type of movement, I just thank God He blessed me to see this happen, because I didn't know none of this.
This right here is history right here, man. To get people like us to sit down at the table.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Man, this is history, man. You talking about a lot of bloodshed and everything that done happened, man. And for us, you know what? And that's something I thought about as he was talking, Bub, is that the Irish and the British was able to put it, the squash, the Mexican mafia, all them dudes able to say so. Why we can't set it to the side? Why we can't do that? For a bigger purpose, man, for our children and our grandchildren. And man, I'm a great granddaddy now, man.
And the little homies that's out there coming up.
Yeah, I'm a great granddaddy.
This next generation.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And I say this to the next generation. I talk to some young homies. I said, man, actually, y'all doing some backwards shit.
They all are. They all are.
Because we already done that.
Yeah.
Y'all supposed to elevate this game. Like my son, I tell my son this all the time. You're not supposed to do what I did. You're supposed to elevate, man.
Mm-hmm.
Go up, but not in competition with me, but you're striving or you striking out, man, to be something I wasn't. You know what I mean? I probably got my limit, but yours is here. You got to push. Yeah. You got to push, man. Do something different and make it worthwhile, make it right.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay, look, man. Look, my guy over there with his arms all crossed.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's an honor and a pleasure. You know what I'm saying?
Most
ain't nothing but
definitely,
respect,
man.
man. That's why I met you. Likewise, okay? Nice to meet you too, brother. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. Hey, I want to invite you back, man. We just chop it up on some politics.
Oh yeah. You know I really want to go there. I really want to. I didn't really get to get in that lane because that's what you listen to the radio show. You're gonna say, oh boy,
I'm there. And what again? That's KPFK.
90.7 FM.
90.7 FM. Right there.
Sundays, 9 to 10 o'clock. I'll be on this Sunday, 9 to 10 o'clock.
And go text out that tax season lover.
And okay.
Tax season lovers.
Tax season lovers.
So Trap
Flicks.
YouTube,
The Trap Flick app.
So Trap Flicks, you got our own app, Trap Flicks. Like Netflix and Tubi and all that. All right. I thought it was just on YouTube.
No.
Trap I didn't know that. I didn't know that, man.
Download it. It's an app.
Yeah, go download it right now. And you can see our new movie on there, Tax Season Lovers.
Tax Season Lovers.
Well, they say I got a part in there too.
Yeah. It's we can watch that today.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I already know she got that lined up. It's in the lineup. I already know. Trust me. It's in the lineup. I'm watching that tonight. Hey man.
And I'll come back without a doubt.
Man.
I should just reach out to me whenever you go through and but what I want you to do though, Bub, on the real, get on that. He laid it out there for you.
I'm on this.
Get on that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna call you too.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know I'm calling you. I ain't bullshit. You know I'm calling you.
Yes, sir.
That's a fact.
You gotta get that picture right here.
Yeah.
They're not gonna believe I was sitting right here. So.
Man, come on. Beautiful.
They're not gonna believe it.
Hey man, it's an honor, man. And like I say, man,
yes, sir.
You write my number on there,
man. TS, I appreciate you. You already know, man.
Give me the pen.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, no doubt, Tony. Yeah. That's what's happening, man. Like I say, they wait until people get the gray hair and all that to try to. Now they can't take your history away. No. Because it's too many people. I was telling my nephew a little while ago, and JT, I was telling him, when you really somebody, you don't have to speak on yourself. They'll do it for you.
Hold on.
Somebody else will do it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
of the people.
Wow, bro. Hey, the new generation, they be like,
are we still running?
Yeah, we okay. Hey, hey,
Yeah.
but see, that's the flavor. This the get down, man.
Yeah.
Get down, y'all.
Yeah.
We good. Hey, I just want to say again, man, I appreciate Mizz being here, JT the bigger figure, and we got Craybone, also 9-0. Okay.
That's
Love
right.
you guys, man. All respect, all love, man. And we gonna do
That's
this.
what's up.
All right.
That's what's up.
You have, you are, and you will be under the groove. Peace.
Come on. The Hoover.
Trey folks, 7-Eleven, the Deuce and the Nine. You have been, you will be under the groove.
But we ain't gang banging. This is about education. We trying to educate our youth right now.
Nigga, hey. Said day is the best day. Skip walking across the floor in the best way. From Trey to the one way. It's a stump day. LA to the NY. Let this funk play.
Back in them days, it was love, loyalty, respect, and honesty,
that's my nigga
man.
Gumby right there from the
Nowadays,
deuce, bitch. That's my
ex-busters,
nigga
hooks, and
Rico
snitches
trucking
put
up
on
the deuce, bitch.
pedestals
That's
and
my nigga
ventilators.
Mo say lows on that Hoover shit. HIP, Tony Moon, one of the hardest poets I ever heard connected with this star shit. Hey. Baby Jap and Jap 5, quick to set it off on the mic in the shack live.
When the shit get real and feel to the wheel, and then you will see sitting up in that motherfucker, looking at that license, that death sentence.
Then they run into the witness stand, telling on their own homeboys.
Hoover stomp, Hoover stomp like this, Hoover stomp
I know
like
trouble. I know how to start them. Yeah,
I'm a New York nigga in the Pacific Sun. I say West Side Hoover if you ask where I'm from. Province California runs, still infusing my lungs. All about my bread, I ain't leaving.
Understand the end game. What's your end game? What's your purpose?
Keep one in the head or I don't need a gun. I'm with Hawk on Hoover Street with a low rider's jump. Hopping down Figueroa with a whole selling cunt.
You have
Grooving
been.
like this, come second to none. Grooving like
will
Sconey
be
Young, grooving like Booker
under the
Bone.
groove.
I'm bad to the bone.